welcome to LJ Institute of Engineering and Technology. Here myself, Mr. Jaswal Kishan from Civil Engineering Department, and we are learning all about earthquake engineering. So let's start our session. So first of all, we will be learning earthquake basics module. So in this module, we will be starting with our theories and its concept. So in this theory, in this module, as we have discussed in introduction, that all the theories are which we have learned earlier, just we have to revise it and we have to use its concept in the further modules. So let's see. Now here, this is a map of major seismic zones of the world. So here you are seeing this dot, red dots and yellow dots are the zones where major seismic activities occur. Means many earthquake takes place. As you can see, this is an India portion in which many yellow dots and red dots are there. So look, this is all earthquake activities. This is a GIF representation. In this, you can see that many number of dots are there, in which look here all earthquakes. In this, earthquake with magnitude greater than 6.5 and these are greater than 8. So this is the number of earthquake takes place all around the world. This is over here India where earthquake takes place. So our India has been separated in the number of zones of the earthquake. So the number of zones starts from zone 2, zone 3, zone 4 and zone 5. What zone 2 means? Means a lower magnitude kind of earthquake, and zone 5 is the most maximum magnitude of earthquake. Now look here, seismic zone map of India. About 59% of the land of India is liable to seismic hazard damage. So here you can see in zone 2 it is about 40%, zone 3 it is about 30%, zone 4 it is about 17% and zone 5 is about 10%. So what is zone 5? Very high risk zone. Zone 4 it is lesser than 5, so high risk zone. Zone 3 which is lesser than 5 and 4, so it is moderate risk zone, and zone 2 is lower risk zone, where earthquake occurs but not at a higher scale, means there is no major disaster or damage occurs. So this will be learned in detail. As you can see over here, the zone 2 is of blue color, so these are all zone 2. Zone 3 is of yellow color, so here is zone 3. Ahmedabad comes under zone 3. And as you know that Bhuj comes under zone 5. Major disaster earthquake occurs in 2001. And zone 4 are various, this orange one. So let's see Earth cross section. So what it has, what is the interior of Earth? So it is comprised of an core, mantle and crust. Basically these three are the major one. So let's study in detail. The internal structure of the earth is basically considered of three major components. One is crust, mantle and a core. So what is crust? Crust is also known as lithosphere. It is the uppermost part of the earth and it is consists of around 5 to 40 kilometer thickness. It is in thinnest outer solid shell. Crust consists of light materials like as basalts and granites. Density of that particular material may be vary around 1500 kg per meter cube. And temperature of this crust is around about 25 degrees Celsius with a pressure of 1 atmosphere. So crust is the outermost surface, and inside it, it is a mantle. So mantle is of two parts, upper mantle and lower mantle. We will be considering as a mantle only. So what is mantle? It is the undermost part of the crust. This thickness of this mantle is about 2900 km. It is composed of hot and dense ultra basic igneous rocks in plastic state. It has an ability to flow. The density of such materials are around 5000 to 6000 kg per meter. And after that there is a core. It is the most densest central part of the earth, It composed of inner core and outer core. The inner core is around 1290 km in radius in solid and consists of heavy metals like nickel and iron. Its density is around 16,000 kg per meter cube. The outer core is a surrounding of the inner core which has a 2200 km thick. It exists as a liquid density of around 12,000 kg per meter cube. The temperature of is around 2500 Celsius and pressure of 4 cross 10 to 6 atmosphere. So this was all the basic which we have previously learned. Now about plate tectonics. So have you heard about plate tectonics? It is a major tectonic plates which has been now separated. Earlier it was a giant plate, and then later this movement of the plate occurs due to which due to the convective currents flow below the mantle, and these plates are shifted or movement occurred of this plate. As you can see in this JR that the plates are being separated in a different kind of a form. So what is plate tectonics? So there are various plates. Look here, this is a Pacific belt, this green one. This red one is Eurasian belt and Afro-Asian belt is in this yellow one. So what is what is a plate? So plate tectonics. The convective current of the mantle material cause the crust and some portion of the mantle to slide on the hot molten outer core. So this try to slide, and this sliding of the earth mass takes place in portion called tectonic plates. So whenever these plates move, then it is known as plate tectonics. Means tectonic plates are formed. The convective current of the mantle material are cause the crust to slide of the some portion of the mantle, and this sliding process is known as plate tectonics. There are various plates, some major 12 plates and other 20 minor plates, and other plates are also there. The surface of the earth consists of 12 major plates, 20 smaller plates and other filler plates. Some of the major plates are North American plates, South American plate, African plate, Eurasian plate and Australian plate, etc. Now these plates are moving in different directions. They can either come towards each other, go away from each other or move side by side. They have having different speed of around 5 to 10 centimeter per year. So it is having very slow speed. It is not like each and every plate is moving at a very fast speed. They are moving at a very slow rate of around 5 to 10 centimeter per year. Now this movement of the plate is known as plate tectonics. Sometimes the plate in the front is moving at a slower speed than the plate is coming from the back side. Then they collide and the mountains are formed. Sometimes two plates are moved away from each other and rifts are formed. Sometimes two plates move side by side. So these are three types of direction of the plates movement. One is called divergent, another is called convergent, and the third one which moved side by side is known as transform boundaries. We will discuss it in the best way in the next slide. Also, the Himalayan is an example of convergent boundaries. Earthquake epicenters are not evenly distributed over the surface of the earth, occur predominantly in a well-defined narrow seismic zone that are often associated with volcanic activity. Mostly the earthquake may often having due to the volcanic activity also form. Means if the two plates are moving in a convergent way, then volcanic activities may also take place. These narrow zones are the Circum-Pacific Ring of Fire, the Alpine Himalayan belt, and the world circling oceanic ridges. Now, the seismic zones subdivided into lithosphere literally into 12 major tectonic plates. As we discussed in point number 2, there are 12 major tectonic plates. So, as I said, with the help of figure, we can understand in a better way that if two plates are moving away from each other, it is called as divergent boundary, and ridges are formed, or as I said, rifts are formed. If two plates are coming towards each other, then it is known as convergent boundary, or it can be also happen if front plate is moving at a slower speed with a backside plate, then also mountains are formed. So by this way, also mountains are formed. And another one which is transform boundary, in which the two plates are moving side by side in an opposite direction. Now, causes of earthquake. So what are the causes of earthquake? There are basically natural caused earthquake and man-made earthquake. So natural are tectonic earthquake, volcanic eruption can cause also earthquake, plutonic earthquake, landslide can also cause an earthquake, and collapse of the cavity, means if there is a cavity present in the below the earth surface, and if the fault occurs, then the earthquake also occurs. Man-made are this chemical explosions, nuclear explosion, which affect on the earth surface, which may cause earthquake. Reservoirs induced earthquake, if the movement of the water in the high tides and low tides are higher, which cause a effect to the earth surface, that also causes an earthquake. Mining induced earthquake, if you are taking a major blast, so it may cause an earthquake, and some cultural noise. So these are the various causes of earthquake. So as we discussed, plate tectonics, this boundaries, and this causes of earthquake.